What kind of things do you paint?
Seascape, anything, seascapes, landscape, still lifes, anything that sort of takes a fancy. I travel around quite, I have travelled around quite a lot, so just wherever I go, I've always taken the sketchbook, always. So it's just a continuation of that, an extension of that really.
But you do murals?
I used to, and now this is all I do now. Just do 7 days a week. So I just paint. This is, I'm very lucky that I show here in a place that's where it sells.
But murals are quite different to little paintings, aren't they? It's quite a different technique.
Yes, they are. But I suppose I trained as a painter 20 years ago, and that's what I've always done: murals and set painting all over the world. I'm 52 now. I got sick of that. 52 and kids, and I got sick of travelling. Had enough of that. Yeah, I've done a lot of cycling.
Oh, have you?
David said, yeah.
No, he didn't.
Because my dad was a keen cyclist, so from the age of I was 13 when we cycled to the Alps when I was 13.
Oh wow!
We went climbing, and then we cycled to Sicily once, and we cycled to North Africa once.
Oh wow! Whereabouts?
Yeah. Well, we went to Tangier just so we could say we've cycled to Africa. Yeah, we made a point of taking the bikes over from Almeria.
Almeria? Algeciras?
It's something, one of those something.
Yeah.
The one that just takes the boat to.
Yeah, Algeciras, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, amazing. That must have been 13.
We did 13 Ireland, 14. 14 the Alps, and then on from there. Yeah.
Oh. And that was with your family?
No, just my dad.
Your dad.
My dad was that's off the point, but he's a very irresponsible man who would just say, let's go and do something, what do you want to do this year?
Brilliant.
He'd jack his job in and then find another one when he go back. And say things like, ring your mum, tell her you'll be late. You remember that once? I can't remember, we were in the middle of France. He said, tell her you'll be late. What do you mean, late? He said, well, we'll be back in October. School started in September.
That's brilliant. Yeah. And then did you keep that on yourself?
Yes, but not so much now.
Yeah.
We will do when the kids are a bit older.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. So, Calais.
We went to Calais. So there was a group set up in Whitstable, Calais
Solidarity group or something.
That's it. So a friend set that up, and they contacted me saying, "Could I? I've got a van. Could I help?" And I just said, "Yes." And we found what they really wanted was a big distribution centre, so everything could arrive there and be sorted. And we found a shed. The Greens own a huge warehouse, and they let us use that. It was all sorted. And they organised a convoy, a wagon convoy.
Right. How many people were involved?
I think it was about 40 or 50 maybe people involved. Wow. I think at least 10 vans and things went out.
40 or 50 people involved in actually taking the stuff rather than donating.
Sorting. There seems to be a huge amount of sort of just tedious, sorting of things. There seems always that, and the rules they established over a long time what people really need and how they really need. Just turning up with a load of food didn't seem to be any use, which created more problems. As you could see clearly when you got there, it was barely controlled chaos all the time. When you'd arrive, they say, "Well, we don't want you here. You might even feel you're in the way." And I think that direct action, unless it's really well organised, is probably more trouble than it's worth. There's an absolute massive amount of wastage and things like that. All understandable. The sense I got when I got there was people really want to help but don't know how to do it. The sense I've got there since then was, had I simply written a cheque for £400 and given it to a charity, that might have been a far better way of using my money at the time. Unfortunately, it was a great day. It was very interesting. I went there and I saw a lot of things.
Yeah.
But with my time, the effort, the amount of the weeks of organising this, I think, the well-meaning was possibly slightly misplaced, which is not a very popular way of looking at it. Yeah.
No. I do think there's something about being there and going there and getting people to go and see for themselves and to meet these otherwise nameless, faceless
I think
people.
For me, this was the best thing, because since then I've done lots of things to help, and encouraging other people. So So I'm not getting involved directly, but literally, just literally giving them my money.
Right.
And, yeah. Directly or indirectly, there's been lots of fundraising and there's just auctions, so I donate pieces of work which then get sold, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And where does the money go? Do you know? Once where is?
That's the money that I give is usually to agencies that are working directly in more in Syria.
Okay.
My way of thinking is that the people, there are more people. It's like, statistically, there are more people suffering and dying there than they are in Calais. So I'd rather the money went from there.
Yeah. Do you know the names of the organisations?
Oh no, I don't.
My parents gave some to the White Helmets.
Right.
I don't know if you've heard of them.
No.
They basically go into recently, like sort of 10 minutes ago, bombed places and try and drag people out basically and keep them alive. So it's pretty, much more emergency aid than Calais. But
so it's, all I know is it's not going to Calais. I think a lot of it's quite good to talk to people about it, because some people do have, there's a misplaced sort of idea that Calais, it doesn't, there if you get there you're all right. The place, as you notice, the place is it's mostly full of men and young adults. They call them children. They're 14, 15 years old. They've got to Calais. They want to come to Britain. And you said that there are easier ways of getting into Britain, but they're getting there. Uncle so and so's there. They've got family there before. They know people that have been through that way. They hear stories about people getting to Britain. They want to be in Calais. When we were handing out the clothes and things, they want gloves. They don't want woolly gloves. They want gloves with really good leather or very strong material on the palms of the gloves. They want dark clothes. They want dark hats. They want them because every night they go into the fence and trying to get out to Britain, of course, which is very understandable.
So I'm interested in how, like, all this organising, if there's 40 people involved, like that must have changed Whitstable to a certain extent in its approach.
I think it has. There seems to be a lot of people very quite very proactive in sort of helping. The Calais, the Whitstable Calais Solidarity Group has broadened its remit a lot now, and a lot of the money is going and aid is going over to Greece and other places as well now.
Right.
It's not just limited to Calais.
Yeah. Are there regular meetings for people?
Yes, there are. Yes, I don't know if you looked on there's a Facebook page and all that sort of thing. I'll give you the details. You can check those out.
Saw it, didn't you?
Have you got? So if you and you might be able to contact some more people today.
Or go up to Jojo's.
So go to find Nikki.
Has there been anything that's sort of changed your life about this experience? I mean, even if it's just you're now friends with Sandra down the road, who you wouldn't have been friends with. Only to a small extent. Yes, maybe like you said, going there and being directly involved makes you change the way you think a little bit. And makes you more proactive. You've seen people suffering, you've seen what it's like, so you do want to help. You probably do a little bit more than you would have previously. It's easy to stick your head in the sand and just not do anything about it. But but taking a load of logs down there to seem like a lot of. It's a very small pebble in a very small drop in the ocean.
When did you go?
I think it was November. It was just before it was getting cold for the winter. So what we did, we took bicycles. Mostly in this van, we took bicycles and logs. So me and my brother, we spent 2 days here chopping logs. Right. He's a tree surgeon. He's got logs. Okay. So we chopped them and we made little bags, so they'd have a fire kit for 1 or 2 days. Each bag had enough wood, to make a fire and cook off, I suppose. We have an idea that they'd all be sitting around fires cooking, but what happened there is, I suspect most of it went to a shop around the corner and was sold for people to cook off, because at that point there were lots of little black market shops going around in the camp and things like that. But I suppose it gets there eventually. Yeah. Did you stick around for any bonfires? No. We had to get back. We just had to get back on the ferry. Oh, nice. Do you know how it sort of got started? What was the catalyst for this start of this group and the
your trip in November?
Now I can't remember. It had just started. There was a refugee centre was being opened in Whitstable just here, and there was a lot of negative response to that, and a lot of NIMBYistic negative outcry about that, and so a lot of the sort of more socially minded, maybe left-wing people disagreed with that, so they thought we should do more to sort of help.
Right.
And I think the likelihood of the refugee centre appearing here galvanised a few people to do some good, I think. Trying to.
Is the refugee centre still running?
No, that
the NIMBYs won.
No, it was up and running for a few weeks, and then the place got and then it got sort of sold or demolished anyway. So it wasn't there for very long. Anyway, yeah.
But the solidarity group is still going.
Yes,
so
it is.
some good's come of that.
I'll show you the details.
Okay, thank you very much, Bruce.
Right.